We are now looking, this is presumably the Ted Cruz event. This is Carly Fiorina. He is in North Dakota at the state convention there. We anticipate him to speak at this event, and then he will be onward to Wisconsin, where we assume he will just be hitting the pedal to the metal between now and Tuesday. It is a hugely important state for him to win ahead of Tuesday.
Well, not only that, and it's interesting, you say, well, why is all of a sudden is he heading to North Dakota? Good question. The state convention is in North Dakota, and they pick their delegates there. So who the delegates actually are out of North Dakota is key, and that's why Ted Cruz is heading over there. He brought Carly Fiorina, who's sort of his main surrogate now. He's there, and then he heads to Green Bay, Wisconsin for a rally tonight. Ted Cruz is ahead in Wisconsin. Latest Fox Business poll shows him 10 points up in Wisconsin, something the Cruz campaign really wants to hammer home.
It's been really fascinating watching the two campaigns as well, at least on the GOP side. We've been talking about really the strategies behind some of their campaigns. We heard from Tana Gertz earlier. She is from the Trump campaign. But we are about to speak with Alice Stewart. She's a communications director for the Ted Cruz campaign, and she joins us live. So I want to ask you, Alice, first I want to play a soundbite from my earlier interview, and then I want to get your reaction. So if you can just listen live, and then we'll talk after. Listen here.
Because I believe that it is conservative principles.
That was not the correct soundbite. We did have a soundbite earlier from Tana. Here it is live. Just take a listen.
Women love Mr. Trump. I mean, sure, there are a few, or a couple thousand, whatever the number is, that don't. But strong women, women that really want a safer, more secure America, who want a better educational system for their children, like I do, who want drugs out of our country, who want jobs in our country, they vote for Mr. Trump.
Okay, so you hear Tana there say strong women want a strong leader, and she says that strong leader is Donald Trump. I presume you disagree.
Absolutely, and the national polls show a completely different story. National polls show 75% disapproval rating amongst women with Donald Trump in the state of Wisconsin, which is critical in the next few days. Ted Cruz has an over 20-point advantage when it comes to women voters in that state, and that's all because of what Donald Trump has said and done with regard to women throughout this campaign. Starting months ago with your colleague Megyn Kelly, insulting comments in response to performance on the debate stage. He has said disparaging words to Carly Fiorina, and also threatened and harassed Heidi Cruz, the wife of Ted Cruz. And this constant drumbeat of critical comments to women have made an impact, as they should. And it's just a...
Okay, let's pause right there. So Donald Trump threatened Heidi Cruz. Okay, a threat would constitute an arrest. Okay, because I understand an open threat will get you arrested and put in jail, or at least get you a court date until they can sort it out. So the news media and dumb bitches like her are stupid enough to think that if you just say it on national TV, it's supposed to be true. Some dumbass Cruz supporter, could you please point out to me where Donald Trump threatened Heidi Cruz, okay? Because I've seen pictures of Michelle Obama, and I've seen the picture of Heidi Cruz, and really, we don't need another monkey face asshole in the fucking office again, okay? She's an ugly bitch, and she doesn't know how to compose herself. And all he did was retweet something. This shit makes me sick. So tell the bitch to get her facts straight. Please point out to me exactly where he threatened Heidi Cruz. The only thing he threatened was to tell the truth about her. Crazy bitch sitting on the side of a road somewhere. Really? That's a threat? All right, you did it. It's a matter of public knowledge. That's not a threat. I mean, tell me what threat you're talking about. Good God. Dye the rest of your hair blonde. You got such pretty blonde hair, it's a shame you dyed the roots brown.
And it's just a complete disrespect for women, and it's showing in the polls. In addition to that, the important issue in Wisconsin and across the country when it comes to the life issue. Donald Trump this week alone virtually taken every side of this important issue, but a very disturbing comment that he made was in a town hall where he said that women who undergo an abortion procedure, if it were to be a banned procedure, should be punished. And that's an extremely concerning comment and a mindset for a presidential candidate to have amongst women, and that's certainly why.
Actually, he took that back, and I don't think he should have. If you break the law, you go to jail. You want an abortion? Go to a state that it's legal in. Don't do something illegal. You want to smoke pot? Smoke pot in a state where it's legal. Don't do it in an illegal state. If you do, hey, more power to you. Do whatever you want to do. It's your life. But if you do an illegal act in a state that says it's illegal, you go to jail, dumbass. That's not hard to fucking figure out. I mean, what the hell is wrong with you? If you want an abortion, that's your right. He's trying to say the federal government shouldn't get involved in it. Sounds pretty reasonable to me. Leave it up to the states. If the state says it's illegal, he said the women shouldn't be punished. But you know what? I think anybody involved should be punished. The guy that fucking drives you to the damn abortion clinic, he should be punished. Get over it, assholes. As long as it's a law, it's the law. I'm not allowed to drive 60 in a 55-mile-an-hour zone. I do it anyways. When I get pulled over, guess what? I gotta go pay a ticket. I get a fine. I mean, for Christ's sakes. It's common sense, bimbo. There's another blonde bimbo for you.
Certainly why his approval ratings are tanking when it comes to women. And in light of that, we've had a coalition of Women for Cruz for quite some time. Had a phenomenal showing this week with Ted Cruz and his wife Heidi and his mother, as well as Carly Fiorina, talking about issues important to women. And one thing that Ted says is all issues are women's issues. And talking about job security and freedom with women that are strong women that have made an impact on his life and influence across the...
Ted would sell his mother for a friggin' vote. Shut up.
Influence across this country. He wants to hear from them, unlike Donald Trump, who continues to show disrespect to them.
All right, I have so many questions for you, but I want to get to this one important one.
Explain to me the disrespect, the blanket disrespect. He doesn't like Rosie O'Donnell, called her a fat pig. She is a fat pig. Told Kelly basically she's a bitch. Kelly basically is a bitch. Carly Fiorina, not the face you want to look at as the face of our presidency. Yeah, pretty much. Who wants to look at a failed individual who drove companies, multiple companies, into the ground and made them go bankrupt and fired her ass? She hasn't held a job. Everybody fires her. Okay? So he didn't insult all women. He just insulted them 3 so far. I mean, if you can show me something where he disrespects women, show it to me. But don't pick out an isolated incident. That nice little grin you got there, that just proves how brain dead and stupid you are.
Important one. I want to get a gauge of what's going on behind the scenes. What is the end game for the Cruz campaign? We've talked about the fact it's nearly impossible to get 88% of the remaining delegates. But what is the Ted Cruz campaign wanting to see when all of those delegates head to the convention in July?
Well, the key to success...
Well, the key to success is be a lying, stealing scumbag, force it to a contested convention, and steal the delegates, okay? It's not that difficult. He's a lying, cheating attorney who learns the rules, and he learns how to steal, cheat, and lie, and he doesn't even do it legally. He broke the law when he mailed out all those mailers, and he broke the law when he lied against Carson, and he still hasn't been brought up on charges. So you want to know his game plan? His game plan is like every other politician. Lie, cheat, and steal. That's simple. Game over. Be an idiot and vote for that lying politician scumbag who's going to take your money and put it in his pocket if you want to. Anybody with the brain might want to think twice.